a very, very bad morning. Look in my face. I'm not in a very good mood.
Here's what I love about First Take. Nobody keeps receipts better than us.
Don't give a damn. I said what I said. I meant what I meant. And I'm going to double up and double down.
Stephen A. Smith just went off the rails on Vanessa Bryant. And this isn't just some messy breakup, it's a full-blown scandal. Months after cozying up to her new man, Vanessa didn't just get dumped. She allegedly got stripped of Kobe's anniversary jewelry and dragged into a situation that even put her kids at risk. And the craziest part? Stephen A. swears he called this train wreck from the very start. Now the question burning through social media, was Vanessa caught off guard, or was she playing with fire the whole time?
May you both rest in peace and have fun in heaven until we meet again one day.
According to insiders, her heartbreak hit like a wrecking ball the morning she got a cold, one-line text from her boyfriend. It's over, but her shock turned to pure fury when she realized this wasn't just heartbreak, it was betrayal. The guy allegedly walked away with jewelry tied to Kobe's legacy, pieces worth more than just money, and that's when the police stepped in. Word first leaked when a Newport Beach police insider spilled that Vanessa filed a complaint for missing jewelry and cash. But here's where it gets shady. Vanessa reportedly begged for the report to stay under wraps, and it wasn't some random burglary. Nope. According to the official report, she believed her own man robbed her blind. That's when the shame started creeping in.
Vanessa Bryant might be messing with Snoop Dogg on the low. She went to Snoop Dogg's concert in November 2023, and you see Snoop Dogg's hand on her shoulder. Some people might think that's okay and how to hold it back. No. Yo, I'm gonna keep it a glass of water, y'all. This is nasty work. This person in the comments talking about she's a grown woman, a widow, and Kobe would be happy. Kobe would not be happy with Snoop Dogg, Paul Gasol, Rob Pelinka, or any of his close friends messing with Vanessa Bryant. I don't care what y'all say in the comments. That's nasty work. I just really hope that it's not Snoop Dogg that's the one that's messing with Vanessa Bryant. Because we all know Vanessa Bryant been single, unfortunately, since 2020. It's been 4 years now. You know that she gotta be messing with somebody on the low, y'all. I don't care what y'all say. You can't say that Vanessa Bryant hasn't messed with nobody for 4 years. Nah.
Vanessa wasn't just crushed over the breakup. She was bracing herself for the public storm. She knew once the news hit, the backlash would be brutal. And right on cue, Stephen A. Smith entered the chat. The drama exploded when Stephen A. confirmed the breakup rumors on his show, making it clear Vanessa's man really did leave her high and dry. He reminded everyone how he warned about this years back, when talk first surfaced that Vanessa had moved on just 5 years after losing Kobe and Gianna. Stephen posted receipts, stirred the pot, and made sure nobody forgot who the real victims were in all this. And he didn't stop there. Stephen A. said he always knew the relationship was doomed, pointing out all the red flags. But in his words, the most humiliating part isn't that she got dumped, it's that she gambled everything, even her children's security, for a man who walked out with Kobe's jewels. For a man she barely even knew, Vanessa just set off a chain reaction of chaos. And Stephen A. Smith wasted no time roasting her for it. One clip from his rant went viral, not just for the words, but for the way he delivered them. He leaned back in his chair, smirked like he'd been waiting for this exact moment, and let the world know he saw it coming from a mile away. You could feel the shade dripping through the screen.
Just as an aside, before I get on out of here today, I want to preface my comments by my pending comments by saying, my staff didn't want me to do this. They didn't want me to bring this up. So because of them, out of respect for them, I'm not going to mention names or the trifling individuals that keep talking shit about me.
In that short segment, Stephen A. doubled down, daring Vanessa to prove him wrong, and fans instantly jumped into the comments to back him up. The clapbacks were ruthless. One said, she thought she was being smart, but she got played. Another wrote, Kobe would be rolling in his grave right now if he knew what this woman was doing. And plenty were calling her a straight-up traitor, praising Stephen A. for being on point as usual. But just when people thought the drama couldn't get any messier, Kobe's own mother stepped in, and that flipped the whole story on its head.
So we all know in 2020, tragedy struck Vanessa Bryant's family when her husband Kobe Bryant and her daughter Gianna passed away in a helicopter crash. As if this wasn't bad enough, that same year she had to deal with her mother taking her to court.
Pamela Bryant made it clear she was not here for Vanessa's choices, and now Vanessa could actually be facing a custody fight over the two youngest Bryant girls. See, Kobe and his parents may have had their differences while he was alive, but their love for the grandkids was never in question. So when Pamela caught wind that Vanessa was letting her new man hang around the kids with zero boundaries, she went off. Pamela didn't show up calm and collected. She stormed into Vanessa's house like she was walking into battle. She went off hurling accusations, saying Vanessa was dragging the family name through the mud, and worse, putting her granddaughters in danger. Moving on with a new relationship? Fine. But letting some stranger get unfiltered access to the kids? Pamela said that was the ultimate betrayal. And Pamela wasn't bluffing. She didn't just yell, she laid down demands. She told Vanessa to pack up the kids' bags and hand them over immediately. That's when everything exploded. Vanessa broke down, screaming and accusing Pamela of trying to rip her children away. She even posted a shaky video of herself crying after the confrontation, looking completely rattled. But Pamela wasn't buying the tears. She stood firm, threatening to drag Vanessa to court if that's what it took to keep the girls safe. The family feud just went from whispers to full-on war, and everybody's watching to see who blinks first. According to one insider, Pamela didn't mince words. She looked Vanessa dead in the eye and said, "I'll go to the deepest parts of hell before I let you ruin those kids the way you ruined my son." That line alone shook people to their core, and it shows just how far Pamela is willing to go. Suddenly, Vanessa's little fling isn't just a breakup scandal. It's a storm that could cost her reputation and her children. If Pamela can prove Vanessa's been slipping as a mom, this fight won't just play out in headlines, it could end up in court. And that's when Vanessa tried to flip the script with some cryptic damage control. Fans watched in real time as she hopped on Instagram and posted a chilling message. "The devil is working overtime. Don't fall into his hands." It was short, dramatic, and very on brand for Vanessa.
The widow had a ticket for her never seen in public before boyfriend, but she chickened out at the last minute for the big event last night. And that is Kobe Bryant's widow, Vanessa Bryant, at the 2024 ESPY Awards. Vanessa ended up taking Ciara, but back in the day, there was a rumor that Fernando Vargas, the boxer, lived in her guest house.
The same way she dropped those Rihanna memes when pregnancy rumors started swirling a few months back, except this time it felt way more personal. But Vanessa didn't stop there. Minutes later, she followed up with another post. "Might be time to sharpen those fangs." That one hit different. Sharp, aggressive, almost violent in tone. She didn't call out Stephen A. or Pamela by name, but she didn't have to. Everybody knew who she was talking about, and Vanessa left the post up just long enough for tabloids to screenshot it, making sure it spread like wildfire. The message was loud and clear. She wasn't backing down. If it came down to war, Vanessa was ready to bite back at anyone trying to tear her down or snatch her kids. Normally, fans might have circled the wagons to protect her, but not this time. The tide turned quick, and the comment section lit her up. One fan wrote, "She's a wolf in sheep's clothing." Another blasted her as fake, saying, "All smiles for the cameras, but a monster behind closed doors." Even the usual basketball wives squad, the ones who always stand by each other no matter what, fell silent, leaving Vanessa to drown in the fallout alone. And the scariest part? This isn't just about her image anymore. People online are pointing out that her reckless moves could actually stain everything Kobe built while he was alive. The man left a legacy of discipline, honor, and love for his family. And now, Vanessa's mess threatens to tear it all apart. Sponsors are panicking. And Vanessa Bryant's empire is starting to crumble right before everyone's eyes. Endorsements are drying up, contracts that should have been automatic renewals are now under review, and the Black Mamba dream that was supposed to live on through Vanessa is suddenly wobbling on shaky legs. And the painful truth, Vanessa dug this pit herself, and now she's the one falling in. And at the very top of the list of people making sure she doesn't escape the heat, none other than Stephen A. Smith.
Kobe and I were pretty tight. People didn't realize that, but we were. He talked to me about a lot of things. And in 2006, he came on my show, quite frankly, that time. And I was talking to him about hosting the show. I was hosting the show, and I said, "Hey, they calling me like they saying I got the potential to be the next Oprah." And he said, quote, "F Oprah, Harpo."
Vanessa thought she could distract the public with her cryptic Instagram posts, but Stephen A. wasn't letting her off that easy. He went live again, and this time he went for the jugular. He didn't just clown her for getting played by some random man. No, Stephen demanded answers about something much bigger. The way she's been handling Kobe's charity projects that were built to help kids in need. Fans already dragged her for years over not helping Kobe's parents despite inheriting his fortune. But Stephen A. claimed it went even deeper than that. In the middle of his rant, he dropped what he said were actual actual financial records tied to Vanessa and Kobe's joint charity efforts. And the receipts he pulled up, they showed money trails that didn't look clean at all. At first glance, the records just looked like minor errors, numbers that didn't line up, little inconsistencies. But according to Steven, those weren't accidents. He said the patterns hinted at something much uglier, and the fingerprints pointed right back at Vanessa. This wasn't Steven's usual fiery rant either. The smirk was gone. His tone was low, his delivery slow, every pause making the silence in the room louder. You could feel the weight of what he was laying out. He didn't even have to spell it out word for word. The implication was enough. Vanessa's name is now tangled up in whispers of charity money being funneled in the wrong direction, and fans are saying some of it might have even ended up in her boyfriend's hands. And that's what makes this breakup sting even harder for Vanessa. Not only did she allegedly lose Kobe's jewelry to this man, but now Stephen A is hinting she may have handed him money meant for kids in need. Now let's be clear, none of this has been proven yet. But if even a fraction of it turns out to be true, the fallout is going to be insane. Stephen A is locked in, and everybody knows he won't stop digging until every secret is dragged into the light. Meanwhile, Vanessa's gone completely silent, and sometimes silence screams louder than words. This storm is only getting bigger, and you don't want to miss what comes next. So hit that subscribe button and drop your thoughts in the comments.